yending komo you started from there na fe edraso o baby bia boko bio
nyanko padom
Ghana komo ni binie me ni baby abia started there free
ne di kan yenchia omutie nyina na wode mensre kwan Madina police for a program
yeah
there is a KCB
okay
Oma handle the year bedru IGP anim
obo handle case bi so mo handle the year
Oma handle the year obi ura estate bi Uber driver
okay
security agina o pese ohun baby a wo kopotin anso abie agina ma wase wonti ase
I didn't want to say
wonne no he ana amanfo pie ba enom se asa wo ntimi nya ni sa
of course
omo kan ya enye se exchange of bros west
yeah sure
ana kwa no ekoye nipa no esifrika no muma driver no koye okotemu no akofa 3 strong boys aka no ho omo
how
no mo baba security for near 2 eti omo for no omo baba bo omo duru ho na nkrofo no say ye dede ana manfo pie bae there was no exchange of blow obi antu bibia mo obi akwa no driver no say so ye secretary patient
yeah yes that's funny
and a week after na kwa no call hospital okoya wafrim
oh
ehwa yes ya ane entokwa de si honti no ma ba che security for 2 no first omo charge omo assault no mo call court and I call to bail omo I don't want to be chi omo say omo accuse omo of murder.
Oh goodness.
Hey senka exchange of words no grana nipa no bushu hompo na mo trust ade we ya different
nipa no complicate underlying complications
that's right where say unfortunately for them authorities at that estate
yeah
wamukita the cause of death medical officer ni issue ye edema family no
oh really
yes
omo autopsy report
omo picture that day no more hand over into omo picture of it how can you do that all because nipa na wawu no yesi ni nwe say na busu ni bi ye police ni how ne dey no
zomo fabro nya ho awe kokko
I'm this case ebe do IGP anim
say dey o ka baby anti IGP ase
enra na jo ana me nya ase ade the number na me frɛ no me introduce bi ho a me bisa no o say no aye yi kakra this one there ono am frɛ me I will come to him
okay
how can you do a year with that autopsy report and I say bibisa obi a wo mo antoto wo mo nsa obi anto bibia mo no je say west ne keke ana amana wu a je say ye charge no meda na say this thing no you must clean the system
yeah sure that's true and me know
they must clean the system me da say for the opportunity
all right
Chief Justice and then I share the video bi my senior my producer class on betimi Amiyasha na President Mahama kasa in fact me nimba bi kro na Chief Justice wo
oh okay
I'm say it was before elections or something
I see
na wo hwe senior I'm say obo ni din no
obo Mahama din no and obo Chief Justice din
Chief Justice on say token and I'm so born token or something like that
oh okay
now we share a nibi pa what was that video no me my assistant producer and this all more and nibi pa what you
say
later on me say I'm say obi interview no so no ka say wo te ho na wodin ye bono chakasa ebe odana eti obi be say action speaks louder than words
yeah
so on it no eti with this
yeah
sir President Mahama so hu ye te no hu say na mami my any den eti so obi de ye ka de say yaba emra kwan mu no president won't mean ka say petition now dey aba no mato atwene.
Yes.
No, emra ne hye ne kete. In the case of other president be transmit am chief justice.
Sure.
Na otimi establishing here law mo kan prima facie na. Na for ma set committee no ma hwehwem. Eti committee ni recommendation or the beba no. Chief justice na the president pay. Ese so odi so. Say oka say nipa no yempam na president has no powers to say yempam no. Anu oka say nipa no ye hu hwe wo no ho. Eti wontena ho a president has no power to say media mepam no.
Yeah.
That is the law.
I see.
Now, in the case of Chief Justice, say or receive petition as a circle Council of State.
Yeah.
It is a Council of State. It may establish the private facie say, oh, assembly there, Onua it is necessary if you more. One best set up a 5-member committee. 2 a Supreme Court judges, a mobile and a chair.
Okay.
Then 3 others, and say. O free parliament and this o free council of state and this our lawyer ni kra nti ada ye professionals and whatever
yeah
ye beti ba family ava akoka ho na just ya
what do you be content
o beti dey me na akoka ho so ni akwa hwehwem ni ohun say oh asamwa nkrofo no ka no eye no kre.
Yes.
Now article 146 na eye no answer na obetimi eye nipa no ebia eye misbehavior, incompetence or grounds of inability to perform the function. Eti sa nuama miensa we wo hwe na se emu bia wo mu a eye no kra wo ka so eye incompetent a dia na show say wo ye incompetent. Eti wo dey watch say oh throw for petition sake no watch oh you incompetent say no want man state nientia or you incompetent na ama meda ho clear say ya o petition on beto atwene.
Okay.
It is at 3 areas he say butimi establish pa say oh inability to you can say perform functions no there. I don't think say hobaba and there be a you can say misbehavior and then incompetence. So what me prove pass
no reasonable doubt.
That's right. I don't know there. Committee no I recommend they say oh as someone in the buy no or nyina so enti ye susu say chief justice acti the president enyin free ho on the president is a kan ya say 12 o'clock or 12:01
like I said
na announcements in them.
Oh yeah, that's no ordinary hwehwehwe mu ayi fufura ba betu.
Oh na say judges na no be yi ba.
Yeah, sure.
Judges no mo do so. Akufo ado pointi bebre pa. Omumu ba ko na president be den obeyi amana ba be yi won kon fo obi free ba bi say ma fo wa free ba bi ba be chief justice any ade. Eti with this ni there me I think say emra kwan so.
Okay.
And the president na ka say oh when you are the hwe minti me pa mo. Na mum Ghana fo bi o mu fi say ebia bibia koso anyeye. Na me te say 3 petitions no me say and I did emu awremo. Na say bako 3.
Send here.
Na nya sure say ebia ebeye the same charge.
I doubt.
So on that no.
Yeah.
Eti aha nyiwa ahabe you. Any ade. Eti these are some of the things. You see Ghana ye nhyehyeye ye tradition ye dibu oman no. Say ya na ti o. Eti eduru so a ye nhwe na emra kwan so. Ebia committee bi kwa kwatena sekura no. Ombeba omusi o nsem a omumiense kanyina no. Eye mogu.
Yeah.
Na mamiti ho no aye na dwuma kama omo ba na se omo ka se oh asem no eye no kre eti onkonko tenase a enu no enya afi de e ba be ye media gymnastics ni ade bia wo eye mra e na eye adwuma.
Yes.
So na me emre bia na me ka se me ye peni bi pa na se asem bi ba se ni ese you investigate me. I mean, try my investigation on Koso.
Are they?
Oh,
so they are now who so
Mission Mrofono.
I see.
Mrofono, I know more resign, and yes, be I know more default. And that's all my yard, you know.
Yeah.
Obi o hasem no mfa no ho kra. But on my kwan Emma media for no. And kill in the future. Sa some on be church rafa ho no. Broni na ono no ti ho ne de. Emfa no ho bebre.
Sure.
De mum o dwene ne ma ho. E de ade e na beto ne ma. Sen ne be hu ne ma afa. Na busuafo sen ne be hu o ma afa. Eti say obehwe yina especially in Europe. Yenya one publication say nipas mercy say any 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So what kind story ni we ya almost wa fa ni pen ni paper. Re. Wa resign or the atowo. Wa resign or the atowo no omo ye ehwehwemu a afa media no emfa publish bebre except say asem na omo kan ye no eye no kra ehia se public na yeden enya.
Yeah.
Because journalists ne there or no or achieve ni aim say wo hu se bibi say koso enye ebi won bobra na nye sika wi o ebia na ye misbehavior bi
Sure.
wo hu ne there no ebia na incompetence be say wo handle bibi wantima nhwe
Or the emotions are attached to one another. Yeah.
wantima nhwe amane ma na nkoye ye twero ya odi na ye ne dibia beto straight away. But so Ghana there, your friend no Jetemuda.
Never this time Ghana na do crave.
Jetemuda.
Ana na do appointing Gofobi no. Gofobi that's what say. Obo that's what say.
Yeah,
Chance president Pambo.
Pambo man.
So why would them say?
Classic example. Kenu for that.
Oh.
Well, what we say? Opposition for classy file for impeachment. Hey, akwade ti ho. Hey, one gasa one piece. Aba be ye de actual who petition be ye press conference was a May. May. Jinyame. No timu sa ni ade. That where did me I think say me nya petition no enhu nneema ewom. Say e bi o master ti say anase say. Eti me meka bia no just speculations. Any ade. But the process in there is clear. Say process no. President Mahama receiving it no. Won't mean fanto that
yeah,
mean.
Sure.
Say one fanko no what twene a serious against him.
Yes.
One bet imagine no sumpo e dia impeaching no say. Just say wanye na dwuma ye. So on it no. Let's see what will come out from the committee, especially so much me establish the private version say oh case no emodu eti committee montranse na monhwehwe mu a na yahwe se na ebesia but so moko no mu hu se bia ade no bibia anim hu se bca later part of 2024 obi petition a renowned lawyer adudo na ya no mo friend Kokwaza o petition president Akufo-Addo say only chief justice on incompetence, on the grounds of incompetence. Stating the reasons in
yeah.
Yet, and say, Nanado say, I did not divide in so be any what watching.
Yeah, sure.
And in the Kaka. One transmitter, you now go. The office or Onua me at as oh, a consult to cancel stage of since you be any.
Well, Ivan shared that very particular discussion by yes, it's Ivan on this issue.
Yeah, JB, I think it's very, very important. Sir, maybe and I think I will follow proceeding from what is happening currently when making mistake because people might think so. Buying
political witch hunting
and people are seeking say you remove chief justice. So very often I just want to draw us back a little to look at what is happening in judiciary in recent times. The fact is that Makata said anywhere in the world the essence of justice dispensation and they say you hold the society together. That is the whole essence of dispensing justice, just to hold society together. But ye bedru point to be not in dispensing justice, you know, is key to disintegrate society, create chaos, and that kind of way. Now it means all head towards an arena are very dangerous for our democracy. So we had the foundational institutions of our democracy. The most crucial is the judiciary.
Yeah.
So you begin to ask yourself, say, when it comes to public perception, so far as these institutions are concerned, in recent times, in the city, David, the perception of Ghana for what about the judiciary, ain't just an abstract perception. But now there are faces behind those we can, based on fact, evidence, to say, indeed, in recent times, there are cause we a judiciary, most of the people in there are not credible. How can a judge beat me a na ode kwabrane akwakọ to prison and nyankopon bo nipa ba wi ase ade ba ko a the most fundamental ehun hia aye wo liberty very very to incarcerate somebody it means you've taken everything away from the person. That is why very crucial say sade ma no yemfa bribe semne na se phone com so that particular way never da ho a dent ada judiciary ni so. And in recent time when President Akufo-Addo took over, we saw the deliberate attempt to pack the court with loyalist individuals. Onua said they have perceived partisan ties and partisan affiliation. You deepen that kind of impression about say, and the court is no longer an institution. It is there to dispense justice for Nipa who deserve. Namum it's some kind of a terror arm. You are weaponizing with some political elements, and their job is to ensure government will get away with everything. And in recent time, unanimous 7, unanimous 3 by it became the order of the day. Every single ruling be ever court to be a ruling, then it sparked a whole lot of conversation over social media. So at this point, the question you and I will be asking ourselves is, dear Ben, and a necessity this kind of petitions are echoed, because this is not the first time.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Hopeson Adorye before President Akufo-Addo exited, will be the big coin. Now we have 3, and I know that there are others in the process that will be going. At the end, that particular way, air flows. It means trust, ne confidence. Ideally, people are supposed to have in the institution, anyhow. And it's a fact. And this thing even goes beyond the Chief Justice. The Chief Justice, is just an individual. But for me, if you look at the panel itself, in recent time, how a nipa binum fast or more panel no destabilize the public trust. For instance, how do you justify within any reasonable context within a society very civilized, practicing democracy say Obia or a field parliamentary candidate of a political party will be appointed by the same president in the same party to go sit at the Supreme Court? It doesn't make sense. You see, sometimes people say or qualify Obia nkasa unqualify governance, you have to be very reasonable. You need to gauge public perception, because the MacArthur said the whole essence of justice dispensation is to ensure build the public trust. Because answer I made the case court, I need to have that belief the court will give me justice. And now be the appointment justice. That is why people often MacArthur say man for a person court, because onim say court wa justice. So this time now things a house cleansing exercise been a coso. Ghana for have demonstrated they don't have no trust in the institution. And as our person go online and check some of the polls to gauge the extent of trust and confidence and Ghana for the judiciary. It's not there. So like I said, the president on convey to a team to go through grounds, when it comes to incapability and as inability to perform because of infirmity or whatever, physical or so strong or to me but arena misconduct and incompetence, and incompetence is a very wide area. I resort to public any trust our judiciary can justify that your friend is saying incompetence and Nema assisi kwanya nema faso akoso kroma say yente kroma na your friend saying justice na judge na otena anase ne kende ofurata your friend saying anase ne kende de japo who really know the babontin who west oh yeah this is somebody what call emotionally he's just out there to get out. Your friend saying a personal scores he has certain personal vendetta with a gentleman, then he's just going all out because as a judge, you know, you should be very guided in your choice of words, especially in the discharge of your official duty. You don't use certain unprintable words. So some of these things, you know, add to the image and the credibility of the judiciary. What are some American? And in recent time, panel and within the judiciary, they have their own issue. Then, and Ghana, for those of us watching from afar, no, we all have our issues. Bribery issues, for our course within the judiciary. So for me, it goes beyond just the Chief Justice. The president must make sure say panel nang judicial saying high Supreme Court bench, you know, they need to vet them one after the other, and will be unqualified to be there. There are enough grounds to get them out. Because you know, say most of the appointments were aided by partisan ties.
And I know Captain interview one High Court judge, I think a retired High Court judge, Justice Isaac Dochi something. Obisano on the Supreme Court versus Parliament issue. And he said it was a very huge embarrassment. And I think that is one of the issues also we should look at, because on the Chief Justice, and she is the face of the judiciary.
Yes, and you see, do look at the kind of controversy that thing generated. And the judiciary, you know, overstretching her arm to the throat of your friends in Parliament. I know the day it became some kind of way. So for me, I say judiciary now be more of a partisan arm, as some people think so. They can use it to just to get away with everything. And we and that particular thing engender public trust and confidence. And that is the most crucial thing. I can't say, wherever you see any establishment, i.e. government, soldier for and your police for we the people. And the only thing that sustains is the trust and confidence people repose. That is why among 40 crimes or more demonstration to a buyer, it's so easy for them to get the government out when trust are diminished to its lowest level. So the whole essence of governance must be there just to engender and inspire that sense of trust in Ghana for. So any institution be show those signs that we must quickly move in to quash it. And I'm saying it's not just the Chief Justice and then the Supreme Court. There are other several state institutions. From here, I know that there are petitions that are coming in against your friend saying the Electoral Commission way. From there,
you know that for a fact.
That will be coming up. And I said, well, we say definitely. We need to prune these institutions because you can see a reset Ghana. We need to build the very foundations of our democracy, because you get to a point where you begin to ask yourself, say, is it really a democracy? I told you, we were just running a Ponzi scheme, just individual fronting it, pretending say we are a democracy. But in reality, some people being a baby, and they have power, they have control, and the whole government was being run at the behest of this individual because they think they are in control. We cannot continue to do that. So I think that is one major thing Ghana for Ibisa from the president, and it's right and good. Say what forward to the first Council of State for them to establish whether there is merit or otherwise. They are committee for the subsequent things to be taken. So for me, I think that it's in order.
That's it. But that's it. But also, my member will hold more on the fire service issue. Nano Ejayashi Kumasi, say Jodifonia Bibrino. Kofobi say I expose our system, the fire system. Say I expose it to ridicule. I say you need a honshe, but you're sorry, Kasabi Brine. The whole Ashanti region, what we are told, they say I count just 5 fire tenders per. And there were all the 42 constituencies of Ashanti region. Likewise, there were Greater Accra region. So most 47. Of them, most of them function very well. In Tiama, need the enough resources on the year Juma. But Seja Ekokoto baby, the fire service people are to be blamed. And I'm sure say the banter between the PRO and the regional minister Amwako Hene. I don't know your take on that.
The banter between the PRO and then Amwako Hene.
Yeah, regional minister.
PRO no was of not.
I see.
You need the support from the regional minister.
Yes.
Who say money tenders? Why never yes our recommendations? The
regional.
Why never make sure say Monsaka? It took a kujina baby na say Okokasa. Let's say what the political calculation. So on it, na asemwasi. Na minister no oversee the region. To America ba ayem hihye. Nsuo si ho. can saying
tenders yeah find say car but in suni
obi sense nim
yes
obi enko ho omunya yi ana ba ko na ya adwuma no so no o struggle
yeah
obi gina ho na do nsa go ati obi ka cho mo gina ho dem mo move we so how dey no
from the layman's point of view.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is what Kasan mo gina wie na o baba be ye grant interview na ko ka say shouting in numuja no kre say shouting in numuja
yeah
but shouting so betima ko so amoya at the papa
sure
amajana du
sure
so how no now later on I got some kind of briefings say ejato na fire service for call at all times as he said one tender
esiho
yeah just say no enya dwuma ko si se de edumu no ebia obewie ni nsuo no besa na se bibisa
okay
ba ku na esi ho no eye standby say eja no omutimi so anu wi a edo no na behwe se empropro wo ho nyina wo mu be make sure say bibia dum kra
oh okay
eti processes no me na minim until yesterday night
I see
ebia minister ni say that was the process.
I mean from the layman's point of view yes see issue we about chichemu eba like most of us do not even
that's
know.
right
yes
it is a sad net here there why that phrase how the baby share interview say shouting in Numuja just say we are so disrespectful and such people must be punished to deter people from making such unsavory comments in future. So we need no. Eti obo mo kasi o ana PRO no and say ye dey ensaka na say anything no. I disagree. Womo code of ethics.
Yeah.
How womo yo modwuma ne ka ho. Whether you like it or not. The politician is running this country. Wono usi so now say adwuma me pese me ye pa ye fire adwuma. Anu akọ fire. Anu we akọ training ana wo ye adwuma. Why rise to that position?
Yeah.
Anu na wo pe. Obi so de ne say me pese me ye politics. Onu so aduru ho. Obi pese odidwa. Onu so odidwa. Eti you don't disrespect people. In any case, the regional minister is the chairman of the RISEC.
Yeah.
Obukwa RISEC meeting a wo PRO no nka ho. Wo regional boss na wo na no watwa ni salute no. Ono na ti nanim. And the regional minister can tell your boss say sadi we mo konkoye. No question.
Sure.
Obekwa koye. E jadi ti na wo ye sadi no. Dey some of these things enyafe me say look John Mahama administration mopa Bible no munche mumienu New Testament no mo fan to table ase mo ko fa Old Testament no na mo fa nya dwuma eye pan for pan mo sikan ye wo mo tete na dru ba bi wa say obi si wo sini bi oh na ko bi akoko si ba ko su wo yiri di se mo ma no triple na ni su tija abi wandre ni sa obi asu bi na we tia we na so no wo so huri no asi so afi ni na ni ye ni yasa wantie obi na asu bi eno ena di asumdwe eye den e ba etina last na me ka obabi say sa yiwe ya oh asese ya invite omo that Rambo star look double it. Double it.
But yeah, you the main issue that has to do with fire tenders near there.
Yes, me ba honum.
And
then, true say I suppose here. Senior COVID-19 by ya. Ebe expose your health system near there, no. The same thing, and I suppose here. Say a whole region, like Ashanti region.
Yeah.
Ashanti region so power.
47 constituencies.
Though say Greater Accra here densely populated, no. Ashanti wuka Greater Accra land size bomu be 3 and be Ashanti region.
Sure.
Eso. Now the whole region 5 tenders there at Abraka. And then ye can say a lot of new devices eba. Ye de so a year no. Hey, ye njai se ye disika no. Sika man for you wo grom ha no. Like fire tenders. Enka ekura bi asikura betimi di biasi ho. So on dey no. Na say the whole region make us say yes say trio say dey na no more ho no mo ya adwuma no. Yes ba akokura free.
Yes.
Other region ebe support ho.
Yes.
Any ade. Why should it be so? Tell my bed drive from that place ababeto say dey na mo beto ye.
Just arrow.
So on dey no. Ene last time me hwe e wo internet so a omo wo devices be like ball.
No.
O tutu mo is produce na quench fire no immediately. Any ade. Enti we so get me to.
Yeah, krom ha.
Enti go dru we na. Omo tu be 3-2 a. Enkaja ni na dum yo. Now you see inside the Hankasa. One say tetesem no e wo ye ni so too much. Nim Kumase, that area. Never the hole.
Yeah.
Never the hole. O fa kwan no ho. Abrosane sisi kwan no ho. Hello FM where you na fa boss edeba any ade. Inside ho now call the other side they call Roman here ho no mo line na. Inside ho nyina na ho a train station.
Sure, and okay. So railway that's all.
Wọ́n sẹ́
that's all now for master twitwe bi ni ade
me try there me transfer me ko Obuasi.
Okay.
E tira me ta fa train.
Okay.
E de kopa.
I see.
Udu ho do a adan eni ho. Adwadifo eni inside the hole too much.
Yeah.
As so na kokoswe ho do.
The hole said there no area.
The main problem man ejane shi bebre so say no munya kwan enwura inside no makwa control ejana.
True.
Enti di ade na ese this is the time say yehwe ma ye ntenase enka say oh amanfo be didi nti na cha say ya jawo bo ano mo say see the same thing next time eja tomu a ka eja kwan enwura ho na sa hibiem eti mo amu didwa no is for your own good say mo be cooperate no motima ja lane bia tumu a ebetima maka afa ho no mo atimi aye.
It's one of the reasons why Intia Mahama ye KGTR at the central market.
That's right.
Because almost every year bia na eja to ho no.
The hokra no KGTR ho no.
E what the sense be bro.
Management na no motiso no.
Yeah.
Lanes na oh ya o ma dissolve.
Kofidu for.
Amako na dissolve o mo. What the new entry me yaba. So ho ne je no. She lanes e dem an cast betima fa ina o ma ton ni na ma.
And the sampan na yi na ye.
O ma ton ni nyina. Eti mo ton ankrofo aba betra ho yi. Se bibisi a o be de no ma akodom.
Sampan. Oni assess be na yes ade.
Eye so serious say. Let's say to me that angle near making sure say bibia etimi atoto e wo na kwan mu. Apart from that I think say near Piero no ye no entwaye ana inside there baby e hye no madam fu bi e wo ho no ana me to jeans wo no.
Oh okay.
Wo hwe omo achu ho no mo sana wonim say fufu cho ba hye ho.
Oh no more area there. You pay me abenya bi wo ho.
Fufu to ba hye inside wo.
You pay me abenya bi wo. Ho.
Ana fufu to ba dey si wo no. Enye gas no mo de no aduane no. Ye soldier. Ye soldier. These are some of the things I saw booking. Need to me correct it. Emma ye ma omo nkonko ye partisan.
It has always been like that.
Every you say politician ko honom. Na wo hwe the West. Look, it will be your interest to rally behind government to get what you want. Dan some ko yes partisan eyina more ye no. One will see be omo creative wo no. Omo sheda propaganda.
I mean Ivan.
Yeah, be.
Quick one on this.
Yeah, I think that leadership is always about endearing yourself to the people. Abra muhiamwa. Enti atorenchem to omaimufua. As a leader and as a commander-in-chief, you should always be ready and be there for the people.
Yeah, sure.
In the last 8 years, it's one of the major things we were lacking. And on this platform, me no kanye. Ensuofa nipa, obia kofro light po wawu, obia say even common to it cry not to your friends are all commiserating with the family. Yeah, who be okroma. But need to make George Floyd a year, like it didn't make sense. So when President Mahama started by tidal waves issue no by no he went there immediately after 6 months.
Sure.
That was leadership.
Yes.
Then Ashanti region, the very moment I didn't see it, that day the president was there.
Oh yeah.
You see, that is leadership. You see, it's not always about Matam Sikama, Mama Kama. You say, prove to the people, say you are there because of them. And for me, that is one of the commending things that we need to talk about it. But JB, you see, we don't live in a serious country. And we also live in a part of the world that where we favor sensationalism over the actual and the developmental issues. President Mahama echo grounds and assured workers and even fire service for some of the challenges were highlighted. Then as a forum, the challenges are these are key issues that should dominate discussion. But some emotional banter between chief officer and your friend is saying regional minister are taking the center stage. And in the past bare 1 week in here, social media, that is what is trending. And let's show how unserious we are as people. Because for me, emotions can flare up at that particular time. That exchange can go on. And as a leader, don't expect to say it's all part of the process and happen, especially in the heat of the moment at the time. So for me, I'm not sure that particular thing anything big beer as a dominating your friend saying media discussion, taking over all the airwaves. Number the assurances that the president gave to the people. Nipana omonia obi dwetirasio. Obi on your friends a breadwinner for the family.
Yeah, sure.
So you expect that the media will take some of these things and kumase just what is the actual cause? Why not to me taking research be upon herself and answer himself say we want to get into the root of this especially when party as a buying especially in marketing and so forth. These are some of the key issues that should be prioritized over some of these trivial banter between wine and wine are taking the media space. And you see, said we can't say what that situation I suppose and I say expose you know. I'm not even sure that thing need a answer. That is a fact. That's firefighting and as for has never been a priority. Back for Timiko we are $7 million. No, to me find the kotuta dying. But fire tenders and then as for a place like Kumasi, a very crowded area, a jackrabbit and you say just see answer when a fire tender or these are some of the logistics I say are available already. Now personnel and so forth should always be on standby. So situation is see and they are unable to address it. And then you may have challenge. But this time no, Udi fire service for that time because sometimes in terms of logistics they are constrained. In terms of Nemo Modi way anyhow a state in your fairly as a country. That's for me.
Right.
So what are some of the measures you're taking in place just to ensure say some of these challenges in as a form no address it say by young similar situation next situation it could be worse and we've had similar instances I will say. So for me I think the media now more fixated on this sensational thing people are just trying to twist it partisan whatever no it's unnecessary. Let us focus on how we get it the National Fire Service, you know, all the equipment and the NEMA personnel training in as a form, NEMA ebekom, then as a form, and a nipano more, a yes, Jubano. In terms of safety measures, do they even have insurance? You see, this is some of the things you expect the media to highlight. Because some of these things, for me, I'm not sure there is any issue here. As you wasted time talking about Ashanti Regional Minister versus fire PRO. Now, Ejana and Shia. That encounter will not happen. So in resolving that particular thing, I think we need to be very guided.
Hopeson Adorye say, I can just about 5 more minutes now. Yes, sorry, so. But my main cow say, me mouska cash out *439#. Last hour, me can for the last. Nafi. Yet me I draw no. Now was what me 2,000, 5,000 be a show to me *439#. Last hour *439#. For option number 3, na me mauska ending. Now me quick birthday me nu ina yefa me wi na mabɔ draw no e dia tum. First one free me aminua sweet honomo ne yere your friend Lina Osei Tutu. A very beautiful day you have there. And then ewa woda nyame Esha from Minister Sweets to the beautiful wife. Also a friend Mrs. Lina Osei Tutu. And then ewa woda happy birthday to you. And Nyakopon Esha na onyo kese na also Esha Bibre. Na another birthday so edia community Mr. Chu say picture no ho no more fine, but another birthday so echo edia ma Elizabeth Clem Agama our working tampo nyame Eshrao. Okay, my main first one be yes, we free me aminia Minister Street honomo, yes, Street honomo call edia ma ne yure ye mia kasa besume yure ni bi Mrs. Lina Osei Tutu sweet wa ene ewa woda happy birthday to you Mrs. Lina Osei Tutu nyame enshraw ukunu so odo pa ye fasa kwanya we so efa kancho so odo wiye pa na nyame enshraw your birthday paye bia wabo bia Yakopon enti na supem na ontoso nsupa efa guso emfama happy birthday to you Mrs. Lina Osei Tutu. And another birthday so e dey call ama Elizabeth Clem Agama our working tampo nyame enshraw we free Mr. Emmanuel our upper west region Laura no we the next one no share red no red one say nyame enshraw na onyo kese pa onto no boase na ontumi enshraw. Oh, okay nyame enshraw na onyo kese na fe bibia so entumi nkoye na quick one we the ne abade ne say nomination of district chief executives. The president, in accordance with Article 243, Clause 1 of the 1992 Constitution and 20 Clause 1 of the Local Government Act 2016, Act 936, as amended, has nominated persons for appointment as the district chief executive pending approval from the respective assembly. Inti Maminko some regions nibi we regions different regions. The our lesson no hanu musi Savannah region the our hanu musi Maminko na minko other regions so ehonomo and very important pa. So we have all the regions our hanu musi ya yewo voter region our ha yewo ahafo our hanu musi yewo bono our hanu musi and yewo upper east or north east or hanu musi ne yewo Savannah region and so hanu musi and yewo western region a kontomra ewo hanu musi Joseph Apia ewo kontomra sasuso and awowin kwama Stephen Moche yes or now a former secretary the constituency secretary and the NDC party no and yewo bia east or hanu musi other regions ni na ewo hanu musi chese Greater Accra na enka ho for now minim Ashanti so enyam okay so mamindi kan kokko districts ni so even though your time is soon but this is a very quick one and I think say it is very necessary say yema Ghana for ehunia ekoso. Okay so districts ni wo voter region ewo hanu musi. No, wait them I can't win in from voter region yewo ho ewo hanu musi yewo Stephen Adom and yewo K2 South yewo Nicholas Kwabla and yewo K2 North yewo Reverend Martin Anna Amedaki and yewo K2 yewo Wisdom Sede yewo Kwando and also pending Adaklo yewo Jerry Yao Ameko Ameku yewo Afedeto South Afedeto South yewo Manfred Tewia Agotime eso yewo Alfred Klo Odikro Akache North yewo Bless Kojo Katamani ene Akache South yewo Daniel Droba awolo eso yewo names ahodo horom Savannah yewo yedi wo ho Central Town yɛwɔ di wɔ hɔ no mo yɛwɔ whole West yɛwɔ Prosper Francis ɛso wɔ hɔ no mo North Town yɛwɔ Victoria amefadi yaw dowu ɛna yɛwɔ South Town yɛwɔ Courage Kwame Kokroko yɛnkɔ ada districts ɛso so ɛwɔ hɔ no mo Oti region yɛwɔ hold yɛn yɛwɔ South Town so wɔ Victoria ɛna yɛwɔ North Day so yɛwɔ Ernest Adeyo ɛso so ɛwɔ hɔ no mo Oti Akan yɛwɔ Dr. Sam Suraj Isaka ɛna Buem yɛwɔ Pake Davis Mojabi yɛwɔ Guan yɛwɔ Godfred Kuku Kofi Krachi East yɛwɔ Safo Nketea Krachi Nchumuru yɛwɔ Kofi Martin Anato ɛna yɛwɔ Krachi West yɛwɔ Prosper Kwaku Ado Nkwanta North yɛwɔ Azaya Kojo Dodi ɛna Nkwanta South yɛwɔ Joseph Enchi ɛna yɛwɔ Bono yɛwɔ Sunafo North Joseph Akauribo aha ɛna yɛwɔ Sunafo South yɛwɔ Benjamin Yinka yɛnkɔ other ones Esutufi North yɛwɔ Dauda Hafiz ɛna Esutufi South yɛwɔ Donko Benjamin Tano North yɛwɔ Samson Pius Opoku Tano South yɛwɔ Emmanuel Kwame Frimpong Bono region ɛno yɛ half region ti Bono region yɛwɔ Brekum West yɛwɔ Collins Asuma Banda yɛwɔ Peter Doji ɛna Doma East so yɛwɔ Osei Wusu King Doma West yɛwɔ Stephen Azoba Awuni Doma Central Dominic Adoma Amiyao Wenchi yɛwɔ Gloria Opoku Jemfi interesting for the first time oba na ekɔ ayi ɛna yɛwɔ time ɛwɔ Sala Idisa ɛno so ɛyɛ Bono yɛkɔ other region quick one yɛwɔ okay the same ɛhɔ no so yɛwɔ Suyane East yɛwɔ Vincent Entry Ajay ɛna German South yɛwɔ Siata Watara German North yɛwɔ George Adani Bono East region Sene East yɛwɔ Frederick K Nkrumah Sene West yɛwɔ Fuseni Kairi Pro East yɛwɔ Dauda Abdul Nazir Pro West yɛwɔ Samuel Ajapon Kintampo North yɛwɔ Isaac Donko Kintampo South yɛwɔ Winfred Zuri ɛna Kintampo North yɛwɔ okay Nkransa North yɛwɔ Patrick Ifa Nkransa South yɛwɔ Godfred Dapa ɛna Techiman North Johnson Kwabena Adom also so there's another issue interesting you wɔ hɔ no mo Savannah Shola Tuna Kaba yɛwɔ Saola Tuna Kaba yɛwɔ Saka Sakina ɛna North Gonja yɛwɔ Abdullahi Dasiru Central Gonja yɛwɔ Mahama Fuseni North East Gonja yɛwɔ Abdul Mumuni Awutoma ɛna Salga South yɛwɔ David Rabiu Kasim na yɛnkɔ North East Buruku ɛso yɛwɔ Ali Joseph Yachiri ɛna Chirepone yɛwɔ Sani Amadu Kofi East Mamprusi yɛwɔ Daniel Bukari Mamprusi Mudari yɛso yɛwɔ Abdul Rahman Abdul Aziz West Mamprusi yɛwɔ Mohammed Rabiu Jaba ɛna yɛwɔ Yoyo ɛso so yɛwɔ James Al-Hassan Western North region akontomra yɛwɔ Joseph Apia yɛkɔ the next one Western North yɛkɔ the next page awowin yɛwɔ Stephen Moche I know him in person ɔyɛ himfie boy Bia East yɛwɔ Francis Amankwa Bia West yɛwɔ Matthew Andor Bibiani Anwiaso Bekwai Sebastian Oben Bodi yɛwɔ Stephen Bedu Dwaboso yɛwɔ Alexander Edu Quest Yoso yɛwɔ Dominic Jesse and of course Swama yɛwɔ Vasco Obuo ɛno no ne ɛne aba for now as it stands now there we are signed by the Secretary to the President Yera Kalistos Mahama ɛna ɛde saa list we eba no Akashanti region Greater Accra region Central region Eastern region and few other places here and Enyamai. So far, I'm saying I think about 7 or 8 regions and Aba. It's Nafi yet to me. Never baby ano yet bebro life. I will have to now so what no Niema Ekoso in your various constituencies and of course districts. Yemre Naso, but
me constituency Pongatamanso.
Nipa 19 no, that's almost me to that man Ebeka 3. It's me sure some convert near there. But Nyame Adoma from Bochina Kono. Yeah, the other updates ebesanso e dia bro life I will have to say. But my make say wow obo cash out. And then when you 2,000 Ghana cedis. Number no is 0203 704 ... What the 2,000 Ghana cedis. Niakani na so ye bebo e dia gum e de ama mo na bibia so timi akoye. But me now say era Hopeson Adorye and of course Ivan. Thank you so much. But finally, last comment on this list here.
Oh, I mean, when it is expected.
Okay.
We are quite be as I say,
yes, sure.
And you have been a man for quick cook. Yeah, the dinner to you, mon support woman, that chain, also so a bedroom.
Ivan.
Yeah, I think that because decentralization, they are calling for you need to have the rep. President cannot be everywhere, and we just hope mandate, discharge with in mind where Ghana is going at the moment. You understand? So I think if you are guided by the larger vision to drive this country out of the hellhole you'll be guided. And yet a fanfare yam pam white in kwada nyamia so asore dem kwa na be kind of we no be na mo behu say asudie.
Yeah,
you need to go on your knees, do sober reflection and see how best that with me and move on. But
quick one on this. Are we expecting series of press conference as at Enema Edina started say people agitating against Edina Bano, especially places like Ashanti region, Eastern region, Greater Accra region? Yeah, expecting visa any central region possible.
Who agitated?
Oh, say Biao represented the people.
Who represented the people? President in the to me. Was he way na mepe? Now go press conference who say what kilo home for life. Was press conference and in fact position number.
Yeah.
What on Sadi we who can be grana we din now and your lobby grana also.
I see.
Na onam ha na wo kasa wo radio so na what you uncle for ka on your free radio o ni pass messy. Enya no na de be ma. So
yeah.
All you need ni say obebo home paye. Omo ato omo so no e omo dia.
Sure.
Be kai 2009 omo nominate campus e wotema TMA. Na the party for na bi so omo mpene ko so onyankrani. Na omo be hu ye say ye block no. Ye didi hu koma I say 5 days to the time and 3 days to the time. Me da ho na me say na ekoko block na ochina bi me so ye nominate me say me a year some man for so be block.
Yeah, sure.
And I me free your colleagues ni bi na me no mo kasa omo ti ase yeah man first year assembly ma 100% 2009.
Interesting.
Etiesamo edina abane de mon support.
All right.
Wako nasi wantimanya adwumani ya president be hu obe fire no na ba beto so.
But that's it. Ivan.
Yeah, JB, I think that is expected. And yet Pentecost are sorry ye dekena ubi abakase open asemo be ababaje so. Wait, this is politics. So some of this reaction there you expect as Pentecost. Now I say about the Kindiama ubi akase me demonstration that. Your body the po but politics there will be our only interest.
Of course.
But you see at the end of the day they are paramount. I the interest of the president. I will huni pano betimi abwana mana ye adwuma. What I'm saying is, I understand the larger vision. That is the most important thing. Now, what drive na enquire so a quanya biama me baby, pebby be a di. And on the bumma, I'm for palm white, Sunday no money, and I saw them 2 pound and then I I'm not sure, said this time round. We need to entertain some of these things. And there be my memoir way, Okotachiman South. Adam Johnson, I think there is one young man, Yaboni Diaz.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a very hard working.
Oh, I see.
I know him in person.
I see.
So let me take this opportunity to congratulate him, and I know say he will do.
All right. Okay, so your brother sorry, so it's about Babin wishing me I've been here and a senior brother and a senior colleague as well. Prekese, Dr. Prekese, the host of.
I finish.
Oh, yeah. Time that's up. Time that's up. We from above. Time that's up. Yeah. Producer. But my we. So Dr. Prekese, the host of Onua Drive. Onua 95.1. Today it's your birthday, senior. Nyame Eshrao na onyo kese na omo ho ba ombutubutu so na onhrao na mpaye bia wabo bia no Yakopon ento super alpha enguso na bibia so entumi nkoye so mamenye odie no fama Duncan Ampofo ene wa woda Duncan Ampofo we from ame ho no Mante Florence o se odowie pa ene wa woda twede Yakopon to no boase na onhrao na onyo kese Duncan Ampofo. Today it's your birthday. Happy birthday, young man. Nyame Esha na nyini be pehini pa. Second one a couple Dazi Ephraim SNT Bema Camp. Nyakopo Eshrao. Away Ephraim yere patience one more. Or say happy birthday to you and may God richly bless you. Another one Abigail Na Komle Lomoko of Airport Clinic. Happy birthday to you, our lovely family. Everybody says happy birthday to you. Yame Eshrao na onto nkwanem na omawo enye kese pa. Mbacho director say 1 minute.
Now 1 minute.
Also 1 minute.
Director be call demonstration.
Next program no time ba besuntina.
Host to nyamba.
Oh that be say wetin. But let's talk within 2 minutes. 2 minutes now.
Yo, Adubu and case, you know.
Yes.
Adubu here, Madame Fo.
Okay.
Me want a chance creating na menene dins I was over. Uhuna were very humble and
very humble.
Very.
I see.
Very.
That kind of for that so humble.
Obia wa engage Zabra Jedubia Beka was a
Beka noti.
Or a humble person.
Kind of for that so very humble pa.
No, you can crack out. Which are good morning, no, you didn't have to baby, but when this are engage you.
I see.
Why Madame Fo, me ya, say Sassam way atron. Na, we share the magnitude of it now. It will be improper for me to defend.
I see.
Because what is coming out, maintain a side. Said near or more cano, no cry. Na se me tena ha se me defending na obia be hu me se bia mabodam so on dey no but all I wish is say Nyankopon beka no me pese me ma MPP for no TB ase at times wo mo ana ya mankrofo enya problems sasa mu aya kan ya wo mo atwa gina sunda kruka ne ne kai ka ho no wo hwe mo be hye bufo mo amadipa no ade angasi se Omo ye no grana na sakwa kotra so akonani
and omo ye ho press conference
ye omo say omo force say attorney general enemu MP na nanko omo manis kase one story mo be ya no magimoni so munim say it happened as so chinchina name it okay where the BDC okay yakumi ye ba beso ani hey let the person be sworn he will bear the consequences afi will bear consequences am say monty asin
that's Ivan good.
I think that
the coming days Benya Daja can was
a crime. Yeah, very sophisticated enterprise. If you are a fool, you can attempt it, but you will not be successful because crime.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Fu, I want to me.
No.
Which me I try, but
me I try a by a better.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a very sophisticated enterprise meant for. Exactly. That is why the last time the catcher said, "Doctors are more cool school. Yeah. Obana catcher say, "You're free." surgery. Yes, after 3 years, we cannot kidney back. They were harvesting kidneys.
Yeah, sure.
See, I told you about it.
Sure.
So that is how it is. And Obuadeo is saying, on assuming people are the most dangerous people. I may call school in and many students. Mene and Krabi Casaba catch up. No bishia and any pano on Pema Una who Bonnie Bia one. You should know so what Shabon Sam. Yes, that is it. Nipa mo bro we are suppliers of Mamma for Opa no mo nim come on catch it. Because they call with certain innocence.
Yeah.
Oh, so for there. So zero way, but who the man about said devil Lancashire West Yard. We know we should catch it. So that kind of way there.
Or we are
that's a war again. That's a war again. What is it? Me or Canadian.
Aye.
Pray.
What about